Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to Street Champs. Quick shout out to our sponsors: Rocky Mountain Blaze, Big Bear Wine and Liquors, Tacos Navarro, and Greyscale motherfucking Tattoo. Anything we're smoking, got that right from Rocky Mountain Blaze. Anything I'm drinking, got that straight from Big Bear. You know I had them killer ass tacos before the pod, and I just tatted my motherfucking face today. Mention Street Champs at Rocky Mountain Blaze and get 5% off your entire order. Yeah. All right. Today I'm in here with Thravi.
What up, what up?
And the artist formerly known as Blowcane.
Yeah, how's it going?
Damn, pretty good, man. I'm really excited to have you guys in here together.
Yeah, it was bound to happen.
Nah,
I didn't even know he was having an interview. He just called me like an hour ago. He's like, hey, you want to come to this interview with me? And I was just like, where? He's like, I'm going to Street Champs. I was like, yeah. I didn't even know I was going to be in it until I just pulled up. I was like, wait, you didn't have me in the interview? He's like, yeah. I was like, oh, all right.
Hell yeah. You know, it's kind of spur of the moment, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was just hit me up, ready to go. So, sure, we got a lot of things to talk about, you know.
Hell yeah. So before we get into all of that, you know, we're gonna go really deep into it. You know, just quick, where you from?
Born and raised in Pueblo, Colorado. Down straight in the streets of Bessemer, Southside. That's where I grew up.
And for the people that don't know, you guys are twin brothers.
Yeah, twin brothers.
Who's older?
I'm older by 2 minutes.
By 2 minutes?
Yeah.
Dang. You ever just hold that over his head?
Nah.
No.
We were kids. Yeah, we were kids, but.
How funny. All right. So the artist formerly known as Blowcane. Why the name change?
Just because, like, I recently, you know, God just had a conviction on my heart, you know, and I was just rapping about all the wrong things and misleading people to, you know, to not the right things, you know. And it's just, I can't live that no more. Deep down in my heart, I know it's not right, and you know, I'm just ready to shake the game up, and Pueblo ain't never seen something like this, and I'm about to just change it up. So, I mean, if whoever's against it, whoever's with it is with it. So, it's all love all the way across, you know what I mean?
For sure. Well, how do you feel about this?
I'm the same way. I'm changing too, bro.
Really? So you guys are both...
I'm not changing my name, though.
You don't have a name...
I don't.
Set in stone yet.
I really don't, bro. Like, I want it to be something so special and just something when you hear it, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, Blowcane's cool. It was cool when I was living that life, bro, but I don't know. It just ain't me, you know what I mean?
For sure. You got to get something that suits your style of rap.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, before the name change, would you describe the style of music you were making?
I was just making money in the lifestyle, you know. I was just living a lie, you know. The devil really had me blinded, you know what I mean? He really had me in deep. Like I didn't realize how deep I was, you know what I mean? When you're living that life, you're just living in the moment.
You're just deceived.
Not even, like, deceived too, but it's just, I don't know. You feel like you're doing the right things, but you're not really not, you know what I mean? You think you're good, but you're not good.
Well, and the thing too is, like, when you're growing up around people, who think that, like, you know, people are like, oh wow, to do right you gotta make money in the streets, you know. To do right you gotta still kill, rob, you know. But that ain't right, you know what I mean? Low key, deep down, everybody knows that ain't right. You know what I mean?
Definitely. All right. So about how long ago did this like change happen in your heart?
So, like, I've always had like a fire for God. Like, I grew up in a Christian home. Like, so we grew up in the orphanage over there on the south side, right there by the projects, you know. And there was a church there, Victory Outreach, and we'd go every Sunday when we were kids, you know, play football with the church, and we would just go to church, you know what I mean? And my parents were into God, and, you know, they just had their fallouts, you know what I mean? The devil just lied to them too, and he sucked them in, you know what I mean? It's a hard path to walk with God, you know what I mean? It's not easy. It's the hardest. It's easy to be with the world, you know what I mean? So it's just how it went.
So growing up, I know you guys kind of separated a little bit when you guys were growing up. You know, do you feel like you had like a good relationship with both parents growing up, or what was that for you?
Like, my father was there, but he wasn't there, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, he was around the home, but he wasn't in the home. Like, he wasn't doing stuff for us. He was taking from us and, you know, just doing his thing and had his problem with addiction. You know, and I still love my father, you know what I mean? He's locked up in prison right now, and, you know, God really put a conviction on my heart because I didn't want to forgive him, you know? And that's one of the big things with God. Like, you got to forgive, you know what I mean? God forgives you. You need to forgive, you know what I mean? And it's a daily thing with me, you know what I mean? I wake up every day and I'm just like, I got to forgive my father, you know? He's still my father. He's my flesh, my blood. And I love him, you know, to pray for him. And hopefully God, the Holy Spirit, touches him in a way, you know what I mean? And makes him realize, like, you really do have people out here that care for you, you know what I mean? Because I'm sure my father grew up with a bad father too, you know what I mean? It's a generational curse, you know.
You just gotta break the cycle.
Yeah, it's, you know, it's just a generational curse. You can't really blame him, but at the same time you can. But you just gotta pray for him, you know what I mean?
And then God, and you know,
just be there for him while he's in prison. Just be there for be there for him, and yeah.
And I feel like, you know, God has him in a place where God could get to him, you know, because I feel like my dad doesn't let the Holy Spirit get to him while he's out here in the streets because he's so lost, you know. But in there, God could reach him, you know. So I feel like he's where he's at because that's where God wants him, you know.
He's currently in prison right now.
Yeah. Yep. He just went back. He was on.
He's on parole.
Yeah, he was on parole. He did 2 years. He got a 4-year sentence. Did 2 years. Got out. He was good for a year, and then he started doing drugs again. So then they revoked his probation. Now they're starting him all over. So now he has another 4 years. So
he went to prison just for drug use?
No, he went to prison for theft,
all kinds of stuff.
aggravated robberies, possession of dope, just everything. Like just out there. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Dang. What was he using? If you don't mind me asking.
Anything he get his hands on. Ever since we were kids, heroin, coke,
pills.
You know what I mean? When I was a kid, I used to run around the houses. You know what I mean? And find crack pipes in the drawer. You know what I mean? I knew what it was, but just, you know, when you're a kid, you're blinded. You know what I mean? You're a young kid. Just your parents ain't wrong in your eyes. You know what I mean? You're poor and you're going through it, but you ain't going through it when you're a kid. You know, you're happy. You ain't got no responsibilities. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you really don't know. Like, if you don't know, like, if you ain't from the gutter, like, it'll be harder for you to understand. But when you're in the gutter, like, that's all we know. You know what I mean? So at a point in our lives, we're just like, we don't know that there could be better. You know what I mean? And back then, there wasn't social media like there is now. You know what I mean? Back then, when we were kids, nobody had phones or nothing. So, you know, we didn't see better lives. We just seen the lives that we had, you know? So we kind of just
grateful too.
Hell yeah. We was grateful for what we had, I mean, which wasn't much. Like I said, we used to share outfits for school and stuff, but, you know, then, like, we're grateful that we had what we had, you know?
For sure.
Yeah, it could have been worse, you know?
Could have been, yeah. But the lives we were living, not somebody's best life on.
You think you're at the bottom until you meet somebody from the bottom, bro. You know what I mean? There's always someone doing but worse than you. That's why you just gotta enjoy the little things in life.
Be grateful.
Yeah, be grateful. You know what I mean?
Definitely. You know, it's a good
Stay
way to look
humble.
at it. Stay humble because it could be you next.
Anybody could get knocked off, bro.
For sure.
No matter who you are, ain't nobody untouchable.
And that's why I switched up, bro. Like, I don't know. It's just the things I was chasing in life. They didn't bring me happiness. You know, I had the cars, I had the clothes, I had the money, I had the jewelry. You know what I mean?
None of it worked there, bro.
It just didn't make me happy deep down. I was still chasing something that wasn't there. You know what I mean? Just didn't make me happy. You know.
So so growing up, you said you grew up in an orphanage. What's like one of your like first memories that you have?
Like at the orphanage?
Just in life.
Just I don't know, bro. Just, you know, everybody's always saying Pueblo's a shitty town and it's a bad town, you know what I mean? So you kind of grow up with that rep, you know what I mean? So you kind of expect that to happen to you, you know what I mean? Like, oh, you just take it day by day. And I don't know, I just remember being a kid and seeing my other peers struggling too, because our families weren't the only ones like that, you know what I mean? You go out here and you see these families out here, they're all on dope, they're all on drugs, they're all in gangs, they're all, you know, it ain't just us, it's everybody in Pueblo, you know what I mean? It's everybody. Like, this town is,
or at least where we're from.
Like, I'm just praying for this town because the devil got to hold on it, you know what I mean, on this world. And, you know, we just got to pray, just try to walk right. And I'm at the point to where I'm going to feed you that gospel, you know what I mean? Like, if you're around me, you're going to hear about God, like, straight up. Like, that's just what's in my heart right now.
For sure. You know, all right, so you said growing up in the orphanage. I don't think we talked about that in your interview. Could you go on that?
Well, it wasn't like an orphanage, but it was the old orphanage. But it was just like a slumlord like projects. Like
yeah,
it was just nothing but
It was just the
crackheads
orphanage
and-
building.
Oh, the building.
Yeah,
Okay,
it was an old orphanage.
Okay.
But yes, but it was like a slumlord orphanage, like $500 a month. Come in right now, no lease. You know what I mean? Got no proof of income, nothing. Like
Plumbing's
messed up. You know what I mean? There's needles in the hallways. There's, you know what I mean? It was bad. Like there was needles on the playgrounds. You know, when we were kids, and it was pretty bad, bro. Like, but you know, we were blessed though. We made it out. You know what I mean? God saved me. You know what I mean? I'm here today to tell my story and my testimony, and you know, I can't be more thankful. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. It's a positive outlook you have, man.
Yeah, straight up.
It's powerful.
I'm thankful for this life, bro. You only get one. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Until you get your eternal life.
Yeah.
For sure. All right. So, you know, can you tell me one story that really describes you as a kid?
That really describes me. I don't know, bro. Like, I grew up like, I didn't really have friends, bro. Like, I didn't like being around people, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
We were two totally different people.
Yeah. Like, Flav was always, like, had all the friends, and he was always, like, the popular one, and I was just the one that sat back, you know, oh, I'm staying home tonight, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? I didn't like being in the mix. I'm still like that, bro. You know, even when I was in the streets, bro, you didn't catch me at no party. You didn't catch me drinking all stupid, you know what I mean? It's just it wasn't me, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. I was trying to live a life that wasn't my life, you know what I mean? I was trying to, I mean, yeah, of course I was in the streets making money and stuff, but I just didn't like it, you know what I mean? I always felt like one day it was going to be my day, the day I got killed, you know what I mean? Or the day I got robbed, or the day I was going to go to prison, you know? Mm-hmm. And that life caught up to me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Straight up.
Did you ever get robbed?
Almost. I almost got robbed. Like, cars pulling up and chasing you and you getting away, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But that's by the grace of God, you know what I mean? Because, like, even when you're in the streets, God is still with you, you know what I mean?
Straight up.
You know what I mean? I had that plan. I had that seed plan when I was a kid, you know? My mother was a God-fearing woman. Like, we went to church, and my grandma, she was the grandma, like, you're coming to church this Sunday, you know what I mean? I was like, all right.
And then, they always taught us, bro, like if you call into Jesus, bro, he'll never forsake you. You know, he'll always be there for you. And like just growing up, any little, like if we was scared or any little thing we was going through, you know, you just pray to God and be like, you know, like save me, Jesus, like, you know, and like he just saved us. You know, obviously we're still here.
Like a couple times, bro. Like I remember being a kid and just homeless, walking on the streets. You don't even know where to go. Me and my brother Kenny, we're young, probably like 12, 13 years old, nowhere to go, just walking around, and I felt the presence of God, you know. He protected me, you know.
Wow.
I just asked him, like, God, please be with me. I'm like walking in the streets right now, and you know, he brought me to the next day, and can't be more thankful, you know.
Mm-hmm. So, at what ages were you homeless?
So we were living in an orphanage, and my mother had fell behind on bills, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And my dad just went to prison. That was his first prison sentence, and he basically left her dry, you know what I mean?
How old were you?
I think I was probably like around 12. I think 6th grade or 7th grade, and my mother was God-fearing, but my dad was just so bad. He was the type to, you're going to get high with me, you know what I mean? Like with my mom, you know what I mean? And my mom just, eventually, she just got sucked into it, you know what I mean?
Damn.
Yeah, so it was just a sad situation, and they fell behind on bills, and we just got evicted one day. My mom was like, we got 2 days to pack up, and actually, I don't even like talking about this, but my mother OD'd. My mother OD'd, and she went to the hospital, bro, and she had got an infection from shooting up. Like, she had gotten an infection, you know? Mm-hmm. So she was on her deathbed, bro, and she was in the hospital, so she was unconscious. She couldn't talk or nothing. So my dad was in prison, and I just had no one there, bro, you know what I mean? So it was just a situation. Thank God my uncle took him, you know what I mean? Like, he raised him for a couple of years, but I was just defiant, bro. Like, I was like, no, I'm not living under your rules, you know what I mean? Like, I'm already this far, you know what I mean? I'm just going to do my own thing. Mm-hmm. And it just worked out, you know what I mean?
Why do you think you had that mentality?
Just because I wasn't really taught, like, you know.
We never had structure in our life, you know? So, like, when you grow up with no structure in your life, and all of a sudden you have somebody saying, "Hey, you're gonna follow my rules." You're like, rules? What are those? You know what I mean? Like, we ain't following no rules.
My uncle was like, you got to be in when the street lights are on. You got to go to school every day. You
Good
got to
grades.
get good grades. You got to be in sports. You know what I mean? And that was just not me. I was smoking weed at 12 years old. I was selling weed at 12 years old. And selling weed outside of my mother's house. You know what I mean?
Shit.
I was just so lost. You know what I mean? At a young age. That's what I'm saying. Like,
That's all we knew, though.
that it's just a young age. There's nothing you can do. It's just how you're brought up.
But what about like those fucking guys that were supplying you the weed at 12 years old, like the quote unquote plug? Like,
I mean, I can't blame him. You know what I mean? Because there was 10 other kids with me. We're all of us buying a quarter
All
apiece.
pitching.
You know what I mean? Yeah,
We're all pitching
you know
on
what I mean?
something, yeah.
But like, we weren't like sounded to make money. We were sounded to smoke and just sounded because we thought it was cool. You know what I mean? When we were young. You know?
Yeah, you know, we never
Just
really
running
know
around the
about-
neighborhood smoking weed. You know what I mean? Just parents not caring what we're doing. You know what I mean?
yeah, I'm just saying, like, you can't blame the youth. Like, the adults have to kind of.
Yeah, and see,
Fucking
and
know
that's why
better.
the adults, they're lost too. You know what I mean? And some of these adults, bro, they never got to live a childhood either. You know what I mean? So, and that's what I felt like God's doing for me. Like, God's making me feel like I'm a kid again. You know what I mean? I'm enjoying the little things now. You know what I mean? I enjoy barbecue. I enjoy watching a football game with my brothers. You know what I mean? It don't gotta be the streets. It don't gotta be sound dope.
Yeah, well, when you die to your old self, bro, you get saved.
Even just like
he
weed.
makes you like, he kind of just gives you that peace to forget your old self. You know what I mean? Like that old person is dead to you. You know what I mean? It's the past. You know, that's no more.
Even just like with smoking weed, bro. Like, I asked God, I was like, deliver me from weed. You know, I don't want to smoke no more. Like, I want to clear mine for you. You know what I mean? And the other night, I was actually at Daniel Maynard's smoking, bro. And I don't know, I had hit the joint, bro. I rolled a fat joint and I hit it, bro. And I just got disgusted, bro. Like, my stomach was turning, bro. And I just knew it was God. You know what I mean? I just told God, like, I'm done with this. Like, it ain't me no more. Like, I don't need this to feel that sense of, like,
Wow.
you know what I mean, happiness and
Security.
Yeah.
you know, I don't need that no more. You know what I mean? I need you. You know what I mean?
But you know, in some religions and places, like, weed is like sage. Like, weed is like just burned just to keep bad spirits out. Like,
And like, just for me, it's just like an altered mind state, bro. Like, I think different when I'm high, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to get the wrong interpretation of God when I'm high. You know what I mean? And it's just not right, bro. Like, you got to be sober for God. That's all you need. You know what I mean? And that's all I do need, bro. Every day I wake up now and I'm just ready to go for Him. You know?
And we're not saying we're not like against it or nothing, because you know everybody's a sinner, bro. Like, you know, everybody has their ways and stuff. And we're not judging nobody by any means. But that's just not us, though. You know, that's not us.
for sure.
You know.
I'm probably gonna spark up this backwood here in a second.
Do your thing.
But what were you saying, bro? Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. You know, we like no man is the judge. You know, God is the ultimate judge.
Never,
so
bro,
for
never.
sure. All right. Dang. Yeah. This is an energy. You know, I wasn't expecting, bro. I'm really enjoying it.
It's the Holy Spirit, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, straight up.
So I have a question for what about your tattoos? Are you gonna do anything with those? Cover those up with? anything?
Actually, I am. I have this $100 bill. I got this when I was probably like around 16, 17. I'm actually gonna cross it out and put God over money. So, you know what I mean? It'll kind of look better. And I don't know what this one. Probably just leave it. You know what I mean? Probably just be a scar in my history. Look back and never want to go back to that. You know what I mean?
What is it?
It's just it's a scale with money on it, and it says grind hard. And I actually came up with that tattoo myself when I was 16 years old. I went up in the tattoo shop and I was like, I want this. I actually had a cookie shirt. You know, the cookie shirt with the old scale on it, with the money on it. I was like, I want this tatted on here with grind hard. And he was like, all right, let me get the 3D printer, and put it on my arm and got it tatted.
At 16?
Yep, 16 years old.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
What a fucking damn! What an asshole that tatted you at 16. Why?
I got tatted at like 11.
Really? Oh my gosh.
Well, look at him. He's all tatted.
Yeah. Are you gonna do anything with your tats?
Nah. Just keep them.
Respect. All right. For sure.
I got too much to cover up, bro. I mean, you want to cover it up, you're gonna have to just black log me everywhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah, or like laser removal. You know.
Yeah, I know. That was definitely something I'm looking into, but
For sure. All right. So going back into the past a little bit, you know, like, what's a moment that you guys really felt like that you guys bonded, like, growing up?
Oh, my
Like a
whole
story?
life. My whole life.
Like-
Me and him.
Oh, it's just like one really great story.
Oh, one really great story. I don't know, bro. There's just too many to count. You know what I mean? He's just my brother. Like, we literally did everything together. You know what I mean? We wake up, we're together. Eat, we're together. Go to school.
There's
we're
not
together.
one day we don't talk to each other.
Yeah,
bro.
there's not one
even
day.
even when I was in jail, not
Yeah.
one day.
Not one day. He called me from the phone like, "What's up, brother? I love you. I'm praying for you," because we always had that God. We always had God by us, but we were still living that double life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we like the thing with us is we always believe God, you know, but we never lived for God, you know, because like when you
It's hard to do.
Yeah, when you live like it says in the Bible, bro, that you can't just believing in God won't get you into the kingdom of heaven, bro. You gotta live for Him, you know, because like you know like us, even like us, you know, like we believed in Him, but we were still far into our sin, you know. And I really feel like, bro, God convicted me so much. Convicted us together.
Straight up.
A day of drinking, bro.
Yeah.
A day we got together, me and him, and our cousins and stuff, we got together to drink, bro. And I don't even know how it got brought up.
Shout out now.
Actually, my homie Daniel that passed away. And I just sat there and broke down to my brother, and I was just like, damn, bro, like, if I really loved my homie, I would have told him about God, bro. You know, like, I really can't say I loved him, because, I mean, I love him, bro, but like, to truly love your friend, dog, you tell him about God, you know? Anybody, you know? And, you know, we just broke down, and we just all got convicted, bro. Like, hey, bro, we're living in sin right now. Like, and he told me, he's like, bro, you know, he looked at me, you know, and he was kind of teary-eyed and stuff, and he's like, he looked at me, you know, he's like, bro, he's like, tell me someone you know that would truly die for you.
Truly.
Like,
Tell
truly
me
someone.
someone that's going to walk up to you, take a bullet, and torture it for you.
My mom,
You think so?
for sure.
She probably would. She has that love for you. That
But that's the
love.
same, that mother love is the same love that Jesus has for us. You know, that's that father love, you know?
For sure.
And that's what
He
he's
did
saying.
that for us.
And, you know,
what I
and
mean?
he died for us, you know what I mean? And
That's why I'm living for.
and
him
we
now.
just got convicted. We started talking about God, and I just I broke down to my brother, and he gave me a hug, helped me, and I just told him, bro, like, I really felt like if I was to die today, bro, I probably wouldn't make it to heaven because I'm living in my sin. You know what I mean? So that's what I've been telling people.
And you
I've been telling people lately, like even Daniel Maines last night. I recorded my first song for Christ last night, and you know, like I told him I love you, bro, like, you know, and I was like, I know you know God, and he's like, yeah, I know God. And I was like, just know, fam, that, you know, don't ever think you will have time, because ain't none of us promised tomorrow. You know what I mean? So just give your life to God now, bro, because ain't none of us have time.
And he'll
you know?
take you as you are, bro. You don't gotta.
He loves everybody, bro. He don't discriminate. He don't discriminate.
You don't gotta be
on
some
person.
perfect person. You know what I mean?
Nobody's perfect. The only
Yeah,
person
you don't
perfect
gotta
is
be
him.
no perfect person. You know what I mean? God loves you and take you the way you are.
Straight up.
Damn. So the bonding is just always, you guys just don't remember a time when you guys weren't.
Yeah, I don't remember a time we weren't bonding. You know what I mean?
Even through the mess,
No,
the
he's-
trials, even when we were fighting.
He's just my
Never.
twin.
Yeah, we never
He's just
met
my
at each
twin
other.
brother. You know what I mean? He looks like me, talks like me, walks like me, thinks like me. You know what I mean?
You guys do sound alike.
Yeah.
Like when you answered the phone today, I was like, "Yo, what up, Thravi?" I was like, "Why do you have your brother's phone?"
Yeah, I was like, oh, this is Perfecto.
Yeah. No, I fucking. You guys sound exactly alike.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Sorry for the people listening on Spotify. You're like, who's talking?
For real, bro. That's funny.
That is funny. All right. So, you know, at what age did you come out of homelessness?
Actually, my mother, she found Christ while she was in the hospital. Because my grandma Julie, she's walked with the Lord probably good 50 years now.
Yeah, almost like,
Good 50, 40 years, you know what I mean? And
She's
she
always been
kind
there for my
of took
mom.
care of her. She kind of took care of my mom while she was in the hospital. Like, went and took care of her, bought her food and prayed for her, and you know what I mean? And my mom just got saved, you know, and she actually called me one day. She hit me up. She's like, "Hey, Hito, I'm getting a house. I want you to come live with me. Like, I'm not going back to my old ways. Like, I want to be there for you. You know what I mean?" So we ended up getting an apartment together on.
Not
over
even
here.
on Bragdon, remember?
No.
We got a house on Bragdon, remember? Me, you, and Mom shared a room.
Yeah. With our sister Nicole.
And her
Shit, we had a
kids.
house maybe of I'm not even exaggerating, bro. 15 people in it. Straight up.
So
15
yeah,
people.
me and my mom and my brother shared a room, shared a bed.
Why so many people?
Just a big
It's
family.
hard.
Like,
It's hard out
my
here,
sister
bro.
Nicole had 5 boys, you know what I mean? And they had all their friends over. They were all gangbanging, you know what I mean? Just in the streets, too, you know what I mean? All their friends and, you know what I mean? My mom, we had friends over all the time. And it was just, you know, in a house of all boys, we're throwing hands, you know what I mean? That's just how it was.
And the thing is, bro,
Knuckleheads, you know what I
and
mean?
now the thing is, bro, is like, we have friends that came from the same, where we were coming from, you know?
Like brothers, you know
Like
what I mean?
brothers. So, you know, like, shout out Go Getter, because Go Getter was there with us. You know what I mean? Like, Go Getter knows firsthand, because he was going through the same kind of thing too, you know? And there's nights when we slept at his house. I remember there was nights when, shout out to his mom and dad, there was nights when there was, about 8 of us, and they had one pizza, bro, and they would cut it, a piece of pizza, they would cut it into 2s or 3s just to feed all of us. That ain't even their kids, bro. And that's love, bro. Like, and I always felt like that was Jesus too, bro, living through them. You know what I mean? Like, he always made a way, bro, no matter what. And same for him, like, if he needed somewhere to stay, he would come stay, you know? So, like, our house was literally just kind of just like a sanction for us, bro. Like,
Just to kick it.
just to,
chill,
you know what I mean? Like,
Just company, you know what I mean? None of us had money at that time. None of us were.
we know what it was like to not have no one, bro. So, like, if one of our friends were like, hey, bro, I ain't got nowhere to stay, and I'd be like, shh, bro, you don't even got to ask, bro. Like, and my mom would never even be like, are you sure? Like, she already knew, because we weren't going to accept no for an answer, you know? Like, mom, what? And, you know, we didn't even ask her, be like, hey, my homie spent the night, you know?
Yeah, but then we had fallen back into homelessness.
Yeah, because
after that,
my mom got hooked back on drugs
yeah,
again.
she got hooked back on drugs again, bro. And,
Because my dad got out.
yeah, my dad got out of prison for the first time, came to the Bragdon house and started doing dope with her again, and, you know, ruined the household again. And
Got evicted. We lost everything that time.
Yeah, we
We
lost
had no
everything,
furniture, nothing.
How old are you guys at that point?
We're probably like
15?
No, I was my freshman year. Yeah, it was my freshman year when we went to go live with Tommy, my sister Tommy.
I think you're 15, your freshman year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
15, 16, around that age, yeah.
And then we
But-
moved with our sister because
Yeah, my sister
they
Tommy
fell back
took me
into
in,
the
and
drugs.
shout out to her because that
Got
honestly,
that in.
and honestly, when I was homeless for the first time when I was young, 12, 13, that's who took me in, was my sister Tommy. And she had 5 girls of her own. Wow. So my sister Nicole has 5 boys, and my sister Tommy has 5 girls at the time. Right now she has 6 girls and 1 boy. So she has 7 kids right now. But at that time she had 5 girls, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So she took me in, and, you know, she just loved me. I was her little brother, you know what I mean?
That's awesome, man.
And she kept me in school too. She wasn't on drugs. She was actually went to church and stuff too, you know, praising God, giving her tithe to churches and stuff, you know. So she took me in and took care of me. You know what I mean? What could I say?
Mm-hmm. Did you graduate high school?
I didn't graduate high school, bro. I got AIM Global, but I feel like I really wanted to graduate from high school, bro. Like with all my friends and peers, you know, but I really didn't have the support system, bro. Like I didn't have a parent to tell me, "Oh, do your homework. Oh, you're not gonna ditch this out."
Yeah, because
you know
like
what I mean?
you know, in a good household, that's the main focus is graduating high school. And for us, like, you know, we want to graduate high school.
For sure.
We got way bigger things to worry about. Like, what are we gonna eat tonight? Like, what are we, you know, stuff like that, bro. Like, graduating high school was never.
What's global?
AIM Global, they're like
It's a homeschooling program,
No.
like for the computers and stuff.
yeah, but it's for more of like kids that are like that didn't go to high school. That it's basically like a second opportunity, and I'm thankful for them because I did get my diploma from them. So
Nice.
Yeah, shout out, I'm global.
yeah,
Hell yeah.
shout out Pete Madrid. That homie got me my diploma.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys kind of touched on this earlier about the gang life. You know, how does that work, changing your music around and changing your life around?
So like me, I've never gangbanged, bro. Like all my brothers and all them, they've all gangbanged, bro. And I was just always that one like, oh, you're a gang member because you chill with them. You know what I mean? And I've always just accepted it. You know what I mean? But I've never claimed to say I've never done none of that. You know what I mean? But you might as well have called me a gang member because I was chilling with them every day. You know what I mean? I was with them every day.
And that's crazy, bro. Cause like seeing my brother not gangbang and then seeing me gangbang, like I always had a sense of urgency to look up to him, bro. Like I always looked up to my brother because I was like, dang, like he didn't join the gang, you know. And the biggest thing was me. It was just me trying to fit in, you know, like just trying to fit in. And like seeing my brother, I seen that he didn't gangbang. I seen that he still fit in, you know.
And I didn't need that, bro.
But I was so far into it that to the point where I'm not gonna gangbang, you know.
But I just never seen no point in it, bro. Like, all respect to the people that do gangbang because like that is a way of life for some people. You know what I mean? And it just wasn't for me, bro. Like I didn't have no older homie to look up to, bro. I didn't have no older homie tell me because there are some good older homies, bro, that mold some people into the right ways. You know what I mean?
But it's just because it's wisdom from living life, you know. They're a lot older, so they're gonna know a lot more than you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And you kind of just look up to.
And when you have nobody to look up to, you know, those are the people that, you know.
Mm-hmm. So what about as far as your music goes? You know, you're not making that kind of music anymore.
Yeah, nah, I put a stop to it, bro. Like I said, I can't live a double life, bro. What kind of I'd be a hypocrite, bro, to come on your podcast, preach the gospel, bro, and say, you know, and do this, and then go around and make a song about killing and, you know, killing and selling drugs, gangbanging, you know,
that, bro. Like
you know, like
I really told God to come into my heart and change me, bro. And like I tried to write music about the streets, and I just couldn't, bro. Like it was crazy,
that's
bro.
just his conviction,
I was sitting there for hours, bro, and I was just sitting there for hours, literally hours, bro, and just blank, like nothing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, that TikTok that I just dropped that got 1,300 likes in one day, I had played the beat, bro, and I don't know if it was God talking to me. I don't know what it was, bro, but it was like, this song is for God. Like, and that was before I got like really saved, you know? I just heard someone tell me like, this song is for God. Like, and words just started coming to me, and it's forever going to be like that now because I just cannot stop talking about God. Like, he really has a hold on me right now. You know what I mean?
forever.
Damn, that's awesome. Who's some of your Christian music inspirations?
Definitely Bizzle. Bizzle's one of the biggest, bro, and he's like my sister Tommy, bro. She was into God and like Christian rap, and I forgot the store is over there downtown. It's a Christian store though. Have you ever seen it? It's like God's Gifts or something. I think it's closed down now, but they used to sell old Christian rap albums out of their CDs, and my godfather was bumping him in the car. You know what I mean? Because he's trying to follow God, and I was just like, damn, this is hard. Like I could bob my head to it. He has wordplay, you know what I mean? He's talking about God. It's like truth, you know what I mean? When you hear it, you're like, dang, that's true. It's not a lie, you know what I mean? Like I actually believe him, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it really touched me, bro. And ever since then, like he's still dropping music to this day, and he's a successful Christian rapper. He's not just like some Christian rapper. Like, hey, if you go Google his net worth right now, it's $3 million. You know what I mean? Like, and he's really like,
God blessed him, you know?
he's just really about God, bro. Like if you go listen to his music, you'll feel it. You know what I mean? But recently, I started listening to this rapper. What's his name? Emmanuel the Prophet. Bro, he is so hard, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. Like he's like
he's a new age Christian rapper. Like the stuff that we were making. It's like the stuff that I was like that hurt their feelings. Like it's that type of beat, but talking about God, bro. You know, like,
and it's crazy.
I never would have even thought that. You know.
And it's crazy, bro, because he has songs with, like, Rio the Young OG and Ghetto Boys and, like, you know what I mean? They have millions of views on their music videos, and now he's just rapping for God, you know what I mean? And you could tell it's for God, like, the things that he says, you know what I mean? Like, it's just crazy. And he had just dropped a song, it's called, what is it called? God-fearing something. I think it's God-fearing something, but he's just talking about how he wants to save all his homies in the streets and just, like...
Yeah, he says...
It's just not a game no more, like...
I'm gonna quote what something he says. He says, I'm trying to save all the killers before they air it out. You know what I mean? Like, that stuck to me, like, dang, I literally say in my songs, like, I'm gonna air it out. You know what I mean? I actually have a song called Air It Out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And, like, that spoke to me, like, dang, never thought about that, you know?
Mm-hmm. Wow. So Bizzle.
Yeah, Bizzle. There's 7. I can name
Kingdom
a lot,
Music.
bro. Yeah, Kingdom Music, Brian T. There's a lot of good artists right now, bro. And I'm gonna be one of them, bro. I just have a fire for the Lord right now, bro. And
It's the same dream, bro, but for the Lord, you know.
And it's not a dream, bro. Like it's a reality, bro. It's like real music. We ain't living lies, bro. I'm not living a lie no more. You know what I mean? I'm not misleading people. I'm not, bringing them to an early death, gang banging, and it's just I don't want to live that no more. You know what I mean? I want to tell them truth and some people will deny it and some people will accept it. You know what I mean? Like, and just like my TikToks, bro. Like, I've dropped TikToks before of my old music and didn't get nowhere. You know what I mean? And I dropped my first TikTok on God and it got 1,300 likes in a matter of 15 hours. You know what I mean? And I've had people message me like I want to follow God and I'm just living so dark right now and I just want to follow him. And
Oh yeah, bro. And like I've showed him, like I've had mad homies hit me up, like homies from the hood, like be like, dang, bro, you're into God. I'm like, yeah, like I've always known God, and they're just like, dang, I'm thinking about it too, bro. Like, and it's just crazy because like these are gangbangers, bro. These are like, you know, homies that want to change their life, bro. And I feel like God put me into a position. He put me through something in life early to save a lot of homies in the end, you know, a lot of souls in the end, bro. So, but I can't do it myself. God has to work through me to save people, bro, you know. So I just gotta pray.
I'm the one that needs saving, you know what I mean? Every day I need saving, bro. Like, straight up, bro. I ask for forgiveness every day. Like, see, with my father, bro, it's an everyday thing, you know what I mean? Like, my father had such a bad impact on my life is that I had hatred towards him, bro. You know what I mean? Like, whenever I'd see him, I just wanted to beat him up. I just wanted, like, you know what I mean? Wish he wasn't around. Wish he was dead. I used to wish dead on my father. You
But
know what I mean?
that's just the devil, bro.
Yeah.
You know?
That's
he
deception. Hardens your heart. You know what I mean? He hardens your heart. And he hardens your heart around everybody. You know what I mean? You start not showing love to no one. Your lady, your brothers. You know what I mean? You start being like in a shower. You know what I mean?
It's not love, bro. You know?
Yeah. You currently have a girlfriend or a wife, or?
Yeah, I would call her my wife, bro. I've been with her since middle school, bro. I've been with her since seventh grade. Seventh grade, bro. And I'm already gonna be 22. You know what I mean? And she's been the most. She's my rock, bro. You know what I mean? She holds me down, bro, for real. Like, she ain't never cheated on me, bro. I ain't never seen her messing around with my friends or my homeboys. She ain't never did me wrong, you know what I mean? And I really feel like God put her in my life, you know what I mean? Because now me and her are just
a relationship.
It's just a different feeling when we pray and, you know, I just had my first son. So my son just turned 15 months. And,
congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. And it's just a blessing, bro, you know what I mean? I'm trying to be here for my son. I ain't trying to be my son grow up and not look up to me and be the same way I was with my father.
No, our kids, we don't want our kids.
We're breaking generations right now, bro. Like, we're changing it up. Like, I just want my son to know that I love him and that I'm here for him. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. I think any dad should want that. It's a good thing.
Yeah.
So, when's the last time you guys actually saw your dad?
I ain't even lie, but the last time I saw my dad is right before he went to prison a couple months ago, bro. Me and my lady were just watching a movie with my son, and I heard a knock at the door. And I thought it was the police because it was like kind of a hard knock, you know? And it was just my dad, and he was just living on the streets, homeless. Like, he knocked at my door, and he just broke down to me. Like, he literally came to my door and just started crying, you know? And I've had so much, like, animosity towards him. Like, it was all gone at that moment. Like, he just fell in my arms, and I just loved him, you know? He had nowhere to go. And he had stayed the night at my house. I told him to stay the night, and he just had left. Like, before I woke up, he left. You know what I mean? So, and he went and did back to his old ways or whatever, and he ended up in prison. But, you know, maybe that's God's plans, you know what I mean? Maybe he was going to die in them streets or something, you know what I mean? But, yeah, that's the last time I seen him, bro. He broke down to me. He told me he loves me, and he knows he hasn't been the best father. And I told him I know I haven't been the best son, you know what I mean? I ain't been the best son, you know what I mean? I'm out here disobedient to you. You know, not being good to you, and I told him, I did tell him I gave my life to God, you know what I mean? Give my life to Christ, and he knows about Christ because he was a man of God too. He was in church, you know what I mean? And, yeah, he just broke down. And, you know, it's just like that father and son moment that I never really had with him, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it was just a really good experience. Like, I needed that, you know what I mean? I never really had that, so... And I still pray for it till this day, bro, because my dad is a knucklehead, bro. Like, he is the type to, he's good in prison. He's going to change his life and then gets out and right back to what he used to do, you know what I mean? So I'm just praying for a change this time, so.
How old are you guys right now?
21.
21?
Yep, young. Been through a lot at this young age, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. It's intense stories. I think a lot of people can relate, though.
Oh, yeah, bro. Hundreds of thousands, millions in the world, bro. Mm-hmm. Like, it's a same story, different face, you know what I mean? And that's why we got to change that, bro. Like, we really need to change it, bro. And it just hurts me to see all these people dying and everybody dying and everybody not living for God. It's just
lost a lot of homies already, you know.
Straight up, bro. And like not even like losing homies as in like dying, like going to prison, just being different, bro. They're not themselves.
Drugs.
You know, drugs, everything, bro. Everything will suck you out and leave you dry, bro. Straight up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you know, the loss of your videographer, you know, Daniel Howard. How did that kind of play a role in all of this, or do you think?
Yeah,
It did for me.
It played a major role, bro. Not as like it hits me in waves, bro. Like when it first happened, I was like, nah, like I didn't believe it, you know what I mean? Because I haven't faced death like that, you know what I mean? I haven't lost someone close like that yet, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, and like when it did happen, I didn't want to believe it, but I just prayed about it, you know what I mean? I just pray that God has him in his arms, you know what I mean? And Daniel was a good person, bro. Like he ain't never rubbed me off the wrong way. He ain't never did nothing
Just
grimy to
genuine,
me.
bro.
He just really believed in me, bro. Like even with her prayer, bro. That was my first music video, dropping 20,000 views just like that in a matter of months. You know what I mean? And I didn't even pay for that video. Daniel just hit me up one day. Daniel, he messaged me. We've never chilled before, bro. We never chilled before. And he hit me up and he's like, "Hey, bro." He's like, "Let's shoot a music video." He's like, "I know you're hard and I know you got talent." He's like, "Let's do it." And I was like, "All right, bet. Pull up to my brother's apartments." Boom, shot a video right there. And then 2 months later, and we grew from there. That's when I first met him, you know. And we just grew from that. Like we was just like we had the same minds, talked about the same things, had the same interests,
dreams,
you know
bro.
what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was more like I'll help you, you help me. You know what I mean? And like
And
it just got so much deeper than the music, bro. Like he became family, you know, like.
It was just a face you've seen a lot.
Yeah,
it was just a face you've seen a lot around, you know what I mean?
No, yeah, but like, me and him are so close, we talk every day. I got so close with Daniel, I talk to him every day. Like.
And the thing is, bro, is like, I know he had animosity towards people. A lot of people had problems with him, you know what I mean? And a lot of people still do, you know. I see people talking down on his name and making Facebook posts, you know, but, you know, at first I was angry, you know what I mean? I wanted to go kill him and go shoot up cribs, you know what I mean? And God just put a conviction on my heart and told me to pray for them people, you know what I mean? And that's what I'm doing. I'm praying for them people because them people need it too, you know what I mean? I pray for my enemies, bro. I wake up now and anybody that wishes harm against me, I'm praying for them, you know what I mean? That's just the way I feel right now. Like,
and all we could do is just pray that our enemies get convicted too, you know? Because like my brother told me, bro, like just say like you're my enemy, right? And I've been telling you I want to kill you. And you've been telling me you want to kill me. Then one day I just hit you up and be like, "Hey, homie, I'm praying for you now." You really think that homie doesn't want to kill you? I mean, and if he still does want to kill you, then you're gonna have to answer the Lord one day, you know?
Not even that, bro. It's just, I don't know. Like, I feel like a lot of people just are so used to like killings and stuff like that it's just normal now. You know what I mean? Like. There's so many people getting murdered. It's just normal, and I just don't want it to be like that no more for my city, bro. Just everyone around, you know what I mean? It don't need to be like that. We got family that care for us.
Everybody does.
My enemy has a mother, a father, a sister, a brother, you know what I mean? Everybody it's just we in wicked times right now, you know what I mean? We just got to survive, you know? And the best way is through God, bro.
The only way you can survive.
Yeah, it's through Jesus, you know what I mean?
Wow. Oh, yeah, I fucking do that all the time, bro. Don't even worry about it. Yeah, wow, man.
I got God now, bro.
That's
you know
what happens when you follow God.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And bro, like this is like I don't mean to like push the Bible onto you or onto your podcast so much, bro, but you know, God's own people hated on him, bro. When the Jews crucified him, bro.
His own
people.
people.
I mean? His own people did, bro. You know what I mean? So what makes it where I'm not gonna have haters, bro? You know what I mean? Like
they'd be like, "Oh, this homie's soft. He changed up. He's soft." You know, but that don't matter. Bro.
And one of my songs, bro, I actually say, my homies think I'm fake. I changed up and I'm real different. But God opened my eyes and now my perception of real is different. You know what I mean? So
you're different, bro. When you following God, like
yeah, bro, like
the ways the
your
world
whole
mind,
your whole mindset
you're gonna
is
lose
different,
friends.
bro.
You're gonna lose people. You're gonna lose your old friends. You know what I mean? They're not gonna be around.
I know I'll be worth it, bro.
You just gotta pray for them, bro. That's all you can do. You just gotta.
And that's why That's why I want to tell my homies, you know, like all my close homies, like what kind of homie am I if I don't tell them about the Lord, whether they accept it or reject it, bro. I'm not the person to judge them, you know, and I'll always be open to them, bro. Like if they're gonna be living their lives, you know, but if they ever need me, I'm gonna be there for them, bro. You know what I mean? I'm gonna tell them about God, bro. And I always tell them that Jesus loves you, bro, no matter what. Don't ever feel like he don't love you. You know what I mean? Because that's how I felt, bro. I knew God, but I was so ashamed of myself, bro, to the point where I was just like, how can I say I believe in God and I love God, bro, when I'm doing this, you know? But that's just the devil, bro, deceiving me and lying to me, bro, saying that God don't love me no more, you know? And God will never forsake me, bro. You know what I mean? He'll never forsake anyone. He loves everyone, bro, no matter what. No matter what skin color you are, no how big you are. He don't discriminate on none, bro. He made all of us in his image. You know what I mean? He loves everybody, bro. Straight up.
Definitely. I agree, man. That's, you're right. If you're doing something good, you're always going to have people talking bad about it, because I heard a good quote the other day. I don't know if it applies to the situation, but losers don't hate losers. You know, like losers hate winners.
Well, when you're losing, you don't got nothing to hate on. You know,
Mm-hmm.
when you're, bro. This is like this, bro. Like now that we're saved now, you know, we're gonna bother evil spirits, bro. You know what I mean? And a lot of the homies that I used to chill with are evil, bro. And when I push God on them, they're gonna freak out, bro. They're so full of just hatred and evilness, bro, to the point where they're bothered by someone like me, bro. You know what I mean? The devil's bothered by the Holy Spirit, bro, no matter what. And you know, like that's where the hate comes from, bro. You know what I mean? That's where the hate and the enviness and the jealousness comes from, bro. And a lot of people are gonna sit up here and be like,
But you never know, bro. Like,
yeah, but then
maybe they won't hate us. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Maybe it's gonna spark that change we need, bro. Because we need it, bro. Like,
what
we don't need dope dealers no more.
And we need to
don't-
try though. You know, that's the thing, bro. It's like me and my brother sat down and talked, bro, and be like,
Oh, we're gonna rap for God, but we never did it. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
but like the thing is, bro, is like what is something if you don't try, bro? You know, and like, bro, if we could lead one person to the Lord, that's enough for me, bro. You know what I mean?
And it's not
Straight
even that,
up,
bro,
that's
like-
enough for me, bro.
We don't need no more dope dealers. We don't need no more killers. We need men, bro. We need men of God and people that are gonna take care of their family. You know what I mean? And we need people that are gonna just be good. You know what I mean? Real good, not the image that the world's used to. You know, like dope dealing and having money and balling. You know that ain't
That's
good,
homeless,
bro.
bro. Straight
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, that ain't gonna do nothing good, bro, for you. You know, you're gonna end you in the sour, or you're gonna be in the grave, bro. Straight up. Man, I'm thankful because I've been through a lot, bro, and I've done a lot in these streets, bro. Like to where I could have been dead. You know what I mean?
Or in jail
and
forever.
I knew, bro. I was so evil. I was so wicked in my ways to a point where I was fine with going to hell, bro. I was fine with going to hell. I was like, all right, I got this money, I got these clothes. I know I'm going to hell when I die. You know what I mean? And I was just, that's how
the
far
devil,
I was,
though.
bro.
That's
That's
the
how
devil,
far I
though,
was,
you know?
bro. That's how far I was. And none of that means nothing to me no more, bro. Like, God broke the chains, you know what I mean? He broke chains and he's still breaking chains to this day, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Even like with like lust and like, you know what I mean? Stuff like that, bro. Like, you know, you see a girl, you know what I mean? Or something like that. Like, it's true, bro. You know, a lot of guys out here have a problem with lust and cheating and stuff, bro. And you know what I mean? You just gotta pray.
Do as well.
You just gotta pray about it, bro. You know what I mean? And God will bless you, bro. He'll bless your relationships where you don't need that. You
And
know
that's
what I
the
mean?
thing, bro. Is like, we'll always be sinners, bro. Like
Yeah,
now that we're changed, bro, we are not perfect, bro. Nobody's
never
perfect
will.
but God, bro.
You
You
never
know what I mean?
will.
And that's the thing, bro. Like,
That's why he died for you, though.
yeah, straight up, bro. Like he died on our sin. He died on the cross for our sins, bro. That way, we could, you know, like it's a big thing, bro. Like,
Yeah, for
You know?
sure.
And I'm not saying that I have everything right, but now I'm committed to trying to get it right. You know what I mean?
yeah,
You know, I think that's all anyone could ask of a person is that they're trying to get it
bro.
right.
Straight up, bro. And I don't know, bro. It's just I've never gotten no sense of happiness from these streets, bro. Like I've never been happy, bro. Like it's just always sad news on top of sad news. You know what I mean? Like now that when it's God, like now that I've been praising God, like God found me a job, bro. I was dead broke. You know what I mean? I finally put it in my mind and my heart that I'm not gonna sell dope no more. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna kill my community. I was literally sitting in my living room broke. You know what I mean? I just prayed to God, like, just find me a job. And before you know it, 2 days later, I got an email from Target, $23 an hour. You know what I mean?
Wow.
And that's the highest paying job I ever had. You know, and it might be a hard job, but with God, I could do it. You know what I mean? Like today, bro, I didn't have no hours of sleep. I don't have no hours of sleep right now, bro. I literally.
You're going.
Yeah,
You're
bro. I
fucking-
literally was at 6 o'clock. I slept till 6 o'clock and left at 6:45. I had 45 minutes of sleep, and I was literally sitting in my orientation, just like, oh, I need to stay awake because I'm not trying to miss this job. Like, I need this job. I need to, you know what I mean? And even right now, you know, I'm just.
God gave him the strength, you know.
Yeah, sure. I told God, thank you, like, and it's crazy, bro, because I got a good position at that job. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's just crazy, bro. God bless me.
Works in mysterious ways.
Yeah, God bless me, bro, for real.
Mm-hmm.
You put
And
all,
he still is, bro.
You put all your faith in God, bro.
He's been
He'll
blessing
bless
me
you.
my whole life, bro. That's what I'm saying. All them bullets flying and everything happening, nothing ever happened to me. You know what I mean? And it's because God is with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So all right. Well, you just said, you said you weren't a gang member, but you were gang adjacent. So you kind of just said, like, you were in a shootout. You know, I don't want to just graze over that. You know, like, what was that feeling like?
Just riding around with me, bro.
Riding around with you.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
I brought him into that, bro. Like,
But that's always a fear that
picked-
I've had, bro. Is like, I've never gang banged, but I feel like people would try to kill me to get at him. You know what I mean? And just because I look like him, and you know what I mean. And I've always
people
prayed
know
that
he's
that
the
would
closest thing to me.
And honestly, bro, I've never had no real beef in these streets, bro. I've never beefed with nobody. I've always just got money and try to keep it cool. I was always just that cat, like, what's up, bro? Like, you know what I mean? I had money. I'd give money out, you know what I mean? Like, to people that needed it. Even, bro, I remember when I went and got my blow cane pendant, my Mile High, I dropped like $8,500 on it. It was, I think, 2 days before Christmas, bro, and it was snowing outside, and I seen a homeless couple, bro, at the Loaf and Jug over there by Texas Roadhouse. I gave them all $100 a piece, bro. Gave them all $100 a piece, and I don't know, bro. I just felt it in my heart to give it to them, you know what I mean? And I've just always been a giver, bro, and that's what I want to be now, bro. I want to be a giver, you know what I mean? Like, take everything I have. I just want good relationships with people, and that's how I kind of feel with God, bro. Like,
Just bearing fruit.
like, God is not a person that punishes people. Like, you know what I mean? He's not a God that just has rules, you know what I mean? Of course he has rules, but like,
He's a loving God, bro.
no, but like,
Loves you.
God just wants a relationship with you, you know what I mean? He just wants to be your friend, you know what I mean?
For sure.
And that's what he is. He's your friend, you know? He really looks out for you, though. He's not like the devil, you know what I mean? The devil will lie to you just so he could take your soul, you know what I mean? So you could die and be in hell one day, you know what I mean?
Yeah. What religion do you claim?
Christianity.
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 Yeah.
Just Christianity.
Yeah.
Nothing. No, like, adjacent, like Lutheran Christian or something like that.
I just follow Christ. You know what I mean? It was the only way to God is through Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ is the only one to die on the cross and rise from his grave. You know what I mean? And it's proven, bro. Like,
Everything in the Bible is prophesied,
but not even
bro.
that. Think
It's
about
like
all
history.
these years since Christ has been here, and his name is still alive, and it's for a reason, bro. You know what I mean? It's for a reason, bro. And there's just no feeling. There's no words to describe the feeling I have for Jesus, bro. Like,
When you get the feeling of the Holy Ghost, bro, there ain't no other feeling, bro.
it's just my
It'll
whole
break you
mindset's
down.
different right now, bro. Like, it's just different, bro. I'm living in the moment. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just thankful to
For
God.
what we got.
Yeah, I'm just thankful for what I got, and
Not worried about what we need
I
in
don't
the
have
future.
I don't have no plans, bro. Like, whatever God has for me, He has for me.
It's His plan.
And it's just about being righteous and having integrity every day, bro. Doing the right thing every day when no one's looking. You know what I mean?
Mm.
And I just feel like good things will happen to you that way. You know what I mean? And even if they don't, you know what I mean? Like, you just got to do the right thing, bro.
As far as continuing to make music, you know, what's your plan for that though?
Oh, I'm going hard for God. I'm going hard, bro.
So
You
you
see
got
me?
like
I literally wrote. I'm not even doing that song. I just wrote the chorus and 1,300 hearts on it. You know what I mean? 1,300 likes, and I didn't put no promo on it. Nothing.
so you got like a Christian like EP coming out with a few songs on it.
I'm not sure yet, bro. Like, I really want to get closer to God first. You know what I mean? I really want to walk with God, because I want to say the right things. You know what I mean? So I feel like it'll be a minute before I get to that point where I want to be, but I'm not stopping now. You know what I mean? Like, it's in motion, bro. Like, it's going. And it always has been, you know what I mean? I always wanted to rap for God. And this ain't my first time saying this, you know what I mean? This like last year or so, I've said it 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, being involved.
And Daniel actually messaged me because I'd made a post, bro, and I was like, I'm going to rap for God. No, Daniel Howard. Yeah, Daniel Howard, bro. And he had messaged me, bro, and he's like, I told him I was going to quit music, you know, altogether, like not even Christian rap or nothing, you know? And he's like, don't stop, bro. He was like, I was like, well, what if I make music for God? And he was like, bro, I'll still shoot your music videos. He was like, I believe in, bro. You got talent. He was like, I respect your decision 100%, you know? And he just told me, he's like, I love you, fam. And I was like, I love you too, you know what I mean? And I was so mad, bro, because I had deleted that Facebook, bro. And that was like a year ago. And that's after like the DEA and stuff had raided me and took my phone and stuff, you know? And so I deleted my Facebook and all that, and that was what all our messages were. So I was kind of sad about it, bro. We just had a lot of real conversations, you know. But I always have Daniel on my heart, bro, and he knows, bro. You know what I mean? I pray for him every day, bro.
Me too.
Bro, I pray for Daniel every day, bro. I pray that God just has him in his arms, you know what I mean? I pray for Daniel every day, bro. It's a touchy subject, bro. Straight up.
Yeah. We could have a moment of silence for him.
Yeah, moment of silence, for real. He just had that, that, I don't know how to say it, like.
He's a genuine person, bro.
Yeah, he just rubbed off on you good, bro. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. If he was around, he wasn't a negative person, bro. Like, he wasn't, like.
Wish I could have met him, man. You know, I told you that interview was lined up 2 days.
Yeah, bro, and he wasn't, like, judgmental or nothing, bro. Like, he was just a cool person all the time, you know what I mean? Always laughing, always, like, clowning on someone for something, you know what I mean? Making us all laugh, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But yeah, he was a good person, bro.
And that's
why I had such a big impact. You know, when he passed, the city felt it, bro, for real.
The state, bro.
Yeah, the state felt it, bro, for real.
Bro, we still feel it, bro. Like,
I feel it every day.
Yeah, bro. It's a touchy subject, bro. Like I said, he wasn't somebody I grew up with, bro. But like, we just got so close, bro. Like to the point where I look at him like how I do my brother. You know, like me and him. When we took our trip to Cali, we drove out there, bro, and like that's when I really got close to him, cause you know we just talked a lot. Family, you know, you got a 19-hour drive, and go get it in the homie Tarves or slept in the back seat. You know what I mean? And just, I had anxiety because Daniel didn't want to stop, bro. He wanted to drive, and he just, you know, I'm just like, come on, bro. But that's just him being so motivated, bro. This is what he literally told me, bro. We didn't stop for 2 hours sleep because he said that's 2 hours we could have shot a video in Cali. That's how motivated he was, bro.
He was motivated, bro.
You know?
And I feel so bad, bro, because, like, a couple months before he passed, bro, like, he was hitting me up 4 or 5 times, like, let's shoot, bro, let's shoot. And I just always blew him off. I was like, oh, I got work, or, oh, I'm doing this, or I'm sleeping, or not today, bro, you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't have no ideas, you know what I mean? And I just regret it, bro, because I wish we would have had more projects, you know? Mm-hmm. But the projects that he did do, bro, he really did his thing with them, you know what I mean? And he really did turn me up, bro. Like, he really did put me at that next level, bro, for real. Mm-hmm. I would have never took it serious if it wasn't for him, bro.
Straight up, man. The last video we shot, I was doing the same thing. I was just throwing it off, bro, because, you know, just being so lost and depressed, bro. Just the music wasn't going for me, and it wasn't it, bro. And, like, the last time we shot a video, bro, he wasn't taking no for an answer. He showed up at my door, bro. And I was literally, didn't even have a shirt on. I had like shorts and sandals on and some socks, bro. I just got out the shower. And he's at the front door. And mom's door always open, but the screen door is locked. He's just knocking. I'm like, is that Daniel? And he goes, come on, let's go. We're shooting. And I was just like, oh, bro, I ain't even ready, you know? And like, he never did that before. But I cherished that, bro, because we went to a spot and shot a video, bro. And like, now I could go to that spot, bro. And just, that's the last time I seen Daniel, bro. You know what I mean? The last time I seen Daniel, we shot a music video together, bro. And just, you know, like I said, and I just pray for him, bro, and be here for him.
He's still alive through us today, bro.
Yeah, he gonna live through us, bro. Like, and you know, we're always gonna have his family. Shout out to his mom, Nish, bro. Like, she's a genuine woman, you know. And his girlfriend, he's been with his girlfriend for years now, huh? And he was recently gonna be a father, bro. And I feel like we really need to protect that baby and pray for that baby, because when we look at that baby, bro, we're going to see Daniel, you know, that's going to be a piece of Daniel that's here.
And that's why I just want to change this, bro. Like, nobody should be going through this. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Nobody should. We
want to learn. We want to learn from this situation, bro. You know what I mean? And not be destructive about this situation. Why should we make somebody else's family go through this? Why should we make somebody else's kids feel that hurt and feel like they're neglected because their father died? You know, and that's the biggest thing is I don't want baby Danny. They're gonna name her baby Danny in his remembrance, and I want baby Danny not to feel neglected. You know, feel like that she really has somebody. Not a father figure, because I'm not trying to be the baby's father, obviously, but just know that she had that his friends really did love him and that he really was loved, and
like a male role model.
Yeah, and we really do want her to know her dad, you know, and what he stand for and what morals he stood for, and how loving he was and how much everybody loved him, bro, you know, and she's gonna be proud of Daniel, bro, because I know that's all he wanted was for his daughter to be proud of him, you know, and
he was happy about it too.
Oh yeah, bro.
I remember he posted on Facebook and he got all kinds of likes and everybody was happy for him.
He told me, he actually told me one thing. He messaged me and he's like, I need some advice, fam. And I was like, I'll be sure with you, but I am not the best father. You know what I mean? Because, like, you know, like, I have my ways, bro. And, you know, I'm in the streets a lot, bro. And I've neglected my babies, bro. You know what I mean? And, like...
Was in the streets a lot.
Yeah, I was in the streets a lot, bro. Neglecting my kids, bro. And, like...
And seeing it's just a generational thing. Like,
yeah, bro.
My dad's father wasn't a father here.
And I didn't see no wrong in it, though. You know, like, I didn't see no wrong in it because I never knew what was right, you know? So, but now that... God's convicting me, bro. Like, I'm starting to be in my kid's life a lot more, bro, because, you know, I just want them, you know, and that's what I'm saying. Like, we want to be there. We want to be there for Daniel's baby, bro. Like, that's a big thing to me, bro. Is just being in her life and, you know, really supporting her and Daniel's family through this hard time, bro. Because I couldn't imagine losing my brother, bro. I would lose it, bro. Like, you know.
Definitely, yeah. I have one brother myself, and man. He's my closest friend, to be honest. We don't talk much.
Bro, it's because they know everything about you, bro. You know, you grow up with them. They know everything about you. There's, you know, that's just the closest people you have to you, bro. You know, and I felt like I got so close with Daniel that I never hid anything from him. You know what I mean? And just, you know, really, it's so real, bro. Just going to his funeral and, you know, like. It's just so real, bro. I never get to see my friend again, bro, and have those conversations, you know, again. But at the same time, bro, like, he's in God's arms now, you know, and just, you know, I just gotta accept it and just keep his name alive,
bro. You gotta take it day by day and be better.
Yeah.
It's an open case.
Yeah, it's open case.
I don't have no idea, bro. I literally don't know idea. But
ain't nobody gonna.
It is what it is, bro. You know what I mean? I just gotta pray about the situation, bro. Like,
whoever took his life, we pray for him, bro.
Yeah.
You know?
Whoever took his life, bro. Real justice to me is not in the cell, bro. Real justice is not going to jail. Real justice is getting saved by God, bro. You know what I mean? And I forgive the killer. You know what I mean? I'm full of forgiveness. You know what I mean? I forgive anybody that's ever done me wrong. Period. You know what I mean? Just like I told you with my father, like, forgiveness is big on me. You know what I mean? Like, you just gotta forgive. You're if you don't forgive, you're gonna put yourself in a prison cell in your mind. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You're gonna put yourself in a cell to where you're not gonna function right. You're gonna be depressed all the time. You know what I mean? Yeah. If you forgive, you're gonna be free. You know what I mean? Just give it to God. You know what I mean? And God'll take that burden off your chest. You know what I mean? So
what does forgiveness feel like to you?
Forgiveness for me, bro. It just set me free, bro. You know what I mean? I've always just like had hatred.
Yeah, without forgiveness, bro, you're evil.
No, but just like now, I wake up, bro, and I'm happy, bro. I'm happy.
How did you go about forgiving?
How did I go? God, bro, Jesus.
You don't, bro. Like it's like you know, like we'll use Daniel's cure as an example, bro. Like, you know, like with forgiveness, you don't feel that hate for him. You don't. All you can do is just say, man, it's a sad situation, you know?
It has to change.
But it's a sad situation, but I pray for you, homie. Like, you know, I hope God convicts you.
And people are going to look at that like that's weak, you know what I mean?
People are going to look at it as weakness.
But not to me, bro. Like, I'm already so focused on God. It's just, I don't care what no one says anymore, bro. You know what I mean? I just got my ways. They got their ways. And they got their ways to cope. I got my ways to cope. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. That's respectable, man. You know, whether you believe in heaven and hell, God and the devil or not, I think everyone knows whether you're doing right or wrong. You can like feel it like deep down. I know I've never like fucking really wronged a person where I'm just like fuck, like
Yeah, like blood on your hands type stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
but
that's a heavy burden to live with. You know what I mean? Someone's blood on your hand. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
Imagine killing someone, bro. You know what I mean? You'll live with their blood on your hands forever.
Oh yeah, that
You know
definitely
what I mean?
weighs on your conscience. Like
Yeah, you're not the same, bro. And it hardens your heart, bro. It hardens your heart to where you're blind, to where you'll probably do it again and not care. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
And
You
it's
just
not,
become senseless.
it's just not the way to live, bro. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know, it's
We're having a real podcast here tonight.
no, we're podding,
It's real
man.
talk. You know what I mean?
For
It's
sure.
truth. You know, it's the truth, bro. Like, a lot of people could come in here and talk
A
about
lot of
other
people don't
things,
like the
but-
truth either, bro.
But like,
You
not
know?
even that, bro.
Sugarcoat everything.
People could come in and talk about the world and everything else, and it's not the truth, bro. Like, the truth hits you different, bro. Like, it'll stick with you. You know what I mean? You'll feel it straight up.
Yeah, man. You know, I'm here for it. I think
Yeah, and I appreciate you giving me this opportunity, bro. You know, because we needed a voice, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna be that voice now, bro. Like, I'm trying to really change my community, bro. Like, I really want to like be successful, be an entrepreneur, and really give back to my city, bro. Like, the right way though,
hell yeah.
not selling dope, not killing my community to act like I'm giving back to my community. I don't want to go sell some dope and then I'm gonna go give out all these toys for Christmas or feed the homeless with dope money. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's, you're just contradicting yourself. You know
You're a
what I mean?
hypocrite.
Yeah, bro. Like, I don't know, whatever's in God's plan for me, bro. But what I really want to do, bro, is, I don't know, bro. I just want people to be happy like how I'm happy right now, bro. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Just enjoy life, bro. Life is bliss, bro. Like,
It's a vapor.
yeah, bro.
Here today, gone tomorrow.
Yeah, bro. And it's just, people don't realize they take life for granted, bro. Like, this life is beautiful, bro. Go outside and go smell the fresh air. Go look at the sun, bro. Feel the warmth on you. You know what I mean? Like, go have a picnic with your family. Go push your son on the swing. You know what I mean? Go hear his laugh. You know what I mean? Like, that's what life's about, bro. And praising God. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, man. You know, I want to touch back on something you said. You know, Street Champs is always open for you guys, bro. You guys could always come on here and talk whatever you guys want to talk about. Like, you know,
That's
whether
tight,
it's
bro, for
yeah,
real.
whether it's
I want to
music
start
or not.
Yeah, I want to start doing like live podcasts where people can ask questions and stuff. You know.
For sure, man.
Because-
I'll help you with that.
Yeah, there are a lot of people that have questions, you know, and that are just curious. So it'd be cool to have a live podcast where they can ask questions. And
I was actually gonna hop on live after this. I was setting up my live setup over there. I don't know if you guys want to.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, jump on live for a little bit. We'll see what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
It's my first one, so you know we'll see what's going on. We're not gonna be sitting at this table. We're gonna be over there in that corner this time. So it's gonna be more like intimate. I feel like, so like you're just seeing our faces, like some like DJ Academic shit, or I don't know what that other guy that hangs out in his room. You guys, it's like really popular.
I know who you're talking about. I don't know his name. I know who you're talking about though.
Fuck, there's like a bunch of freestyles. Like he'll get like them.
Yeah. What's his name, bro?
Fuck, it's gonna
He's
bother me.
not. Aiden Ross.
Aiden Ross.
There you go.
That's his name, Aiden
Yeah,
Ross.
mhm.
Yeah, it's like just his bedroom. It's an interesting setup, but yeah, man. You know, I think, you know, whether you guys are making music about street life or
people are gonna listen.
yeah, exactly, or being passionate about Christ, you know, people are gonna listen, and I'm one of those people. Like I'm here for this story, and
That's dope, bro. And I appreciate it, bro. You know what I mean?
And all we need to do is plant that seed.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Once you plant that seed in somebody, bro, God will water you, bro, and He'll grow you. You know what I mean? Like, that's real, bro.
You
It's
gotta be
real.
willing to accept it,
Yeah.
bro. That's it.
hell yeah, guys. Yeah, I'm freaking such an interesting podcast. Let's see what else. I feel like I had some questions that I wanted to get off.
Yeah, let's spill them out. Let's hear them.
All right. So you guys don't smoke or drink.
Nope. I'm
When's
sober-minded, bro.
the last time you smoked or drank? Well, you said at Daniel,
Daniels, yeah.
and you said you were appalled.
Yeah, bro. Like, I just told God, like, let me hit this weed and not me want it no more. You know what I mean? And that's exactly what He did, bro. Straight up, bro. I hit that weed and I just felt disgusted with myself, bro. Like, why am I hitting this weed right now? Like, I don't need this. I'm wasting money on it when I could be putting money into my son's college fund over here, spending $40 a day on weed when I could just put it in my son's tuition, whatever, you know what I mean? Spending on things that really matter, you know what I mean?
Mm.
Just wasting my money, you know? That's not me no more.
What about alcohol?
Same thing, bro. Like, just I've never been a big fan of alcohol, bro. Like, I'll probably drink like maybe 3-4 times a year, you know what I mean? On special occasions, you know what I mean? But and you never know, I might slip up, bro. You know, I'm not perfect, you know? I probably will drink one day again. Oh, God willing, I don't, you know what I mean? It's just
Wine. You can drink wine.
You're not perfect, bro. You know what I mean? You're not perfect, bro. I'm gonna sin to the day I die. You know what I mean? I just ask God for my forgiveness for the sins I do know about and the sins I don't know about. You know what I mean?
For sure, man. You know, I think something that we're all dealing with is vices. You know, whether it be drugs or alcohol, or I feel like my big one is social media, man. I will just get fucking lost in
It's
just
a
like
big one, bro.
comparisons on
And
social media.
that's what me with God right now, bro. Like sometimes I want to go read my Bible and I get distracted from my phone, bro. You know what I mean? I'll sit there for 2 hours on my phone when I could have been reading the Bible. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And like if the devil can't get to you, like with sin, you know what I mean? He'll get to you with ways like that. You know what I mean? Go play the Xbox or the PS4 for 2 hours when you could have been, you know, feeding your soul. You know what I mean? So
This dog's going crazy out there. Damn. Yeah. So you don't smoke or drink either. When's the last time you smoked?
he's never drank or smoked.
8th grade.
Oh damn.
Yeah, he's always I don't know, that was weird about him, bro. I've never understood it. Like me, bro, I'm not even cap. When I was balling and I had money, I was smoking an ounce a day from doctor's orders. From Stem Beach, I was spending $240 a day, bro. Like
Holy shit.
a day, bro. Like my homie Prophet, have you met him yet?
No.
Brandon?
Nope.
Yeah, well, me and him, bro, he would buy an ounce and I would buy an ounce. And we would smoke 2 ounces every day, bro. Like, I promise you, bro.
And they were like $300 ounces.
Yeah, bro. And just young and ignorant, bro. You know what I mean? Like, the money was there and it was just, that was just a hobby that we liked, you know? Something that we used to cope, you know what I mean? And I don't need that no more, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The biggest thing about me, bro, like, I used to smoke weed, bro.
You would just get anxiety, bro.
Yeah, bro. I used to smoke weed, bro. And then, like, I don't know, bro. Just seeing my mom and dad so lost on drugs and my family lost on drugs, bro. I just always thought, you know, like, I just always thought that I don't want to be on drugs, bro. Like, I see their mind state and the way they move, the way they act, and I just ain't me, bro. I'm different, you know? And people are telling me, like, how do you not smoke weed? And I'm different, bro. Like, I don't get no happiness, no joy. I get nothing from smoking weed and drinking, bro. I don't get, like Fez said, like that. It does nothing for him now, right?
Nothing.
Even when I wasn't saved, bro, it still didn't do nothing for me. You know what I mean? It just never did nothing for me. Never been my interest to drink, smoke. I always felt I did drink once, bro, and it didn't make me happy. It made me sad. It made me cry, bro. I remember being so drunk, and I just hated my life, bro. I was so stuck in my head, and I was so drunk, bro, to the point where I was just like, damn, bro, my life's so hard. I hate my life. I don't want to be here. You know?
Yeah, but fucking, you don't have to drink to that point.
Yeah, no,
drink responsibly.
but that's the thing though, bro. Is I was like 13, 14 years old, and I got faded, bro. You know, that day, remember you drank that Tuaca? Remember that guy said that he wanted to kill me?
Oh shit!
Yeah,
What happened
Random car pulled up on us. I honestly remember. I was blacked out. I don't remember nothing.
Bro, we were like 14.
I really don't remember.
We were
nothing.
like 14 years old, bro. And we did school. We hay-mistered somebody to get a gallon of Tuaca. And it was me, my homie Juan, Kenny.
Who else was with
Isaiah? Was it Isaiah?
I don't remember.
I forgot who it was, but we were all walking, bro. And we were just, bro, we were walking in Bessemer with the gallon. Like,
just faded.
In public,
I don't remember, bro.
And I remember just slamming, bro. And we were walking by this house, bro. And he was like, hey, is that Flavio? And we were like, I was all drunk. I'm like, what?
Who's that?
He's like, I want to kill you, homie. And all of us were opposites. I was like, what?
We all started laughing.
Yeah, I started laughing. We were all drunk, bro. You know what I mean? We were like,
we just
what?
took off walking. You didn't do
Yeah, we kept walking. And my cousin Kenny was like, nah. Let's get that homie. You know, I'm like, nah, bro, come on, bro. This homie's kind of big, you know. I'm like, nah,
We're
man,
kids,
come
you
on,
What
know
the
what I mean?
fuck? Why did he want to
bro.
meet with you?
I don't
We
know.
don't.
I
don't-
never know.
Like I said, bro, I don't remember nothing. Like when you black out drunk, you remember, but you don't remember.
Yeah.
Like you remember, like, oh yeah, I remember seeing that stop sign, but I don't remember what happened after that. You know what I mean?
Fucking grown ass homie picking on kids,
And see,
bro.
that's what I'm saying, bro. We could have died right there. That homie could have pulled the gun out and could have got cracking. You know what I mean? One of us could have died, bro. You know what I mean? That's just how. That's how these public.
That's how fast
That's how
you
these
could
streets
die.
are everywhere, bro. You know what I mean? That's how fast you could die in a blink of an eye, bro. And it's just life. Why live life like that, bro? You know what I mean? Like, and it sucks, bro, because our generation, we're fighting for last place, bro. You know what I mean? We have people,
it's like we're racing to see who wants to die faster.
straight up.
You know what I mean? What kind of life is that to
Even
live,
that,
bro?
Like, you see all these businessmen with properties and living a glamorous life, doing it the right way. You know what I mean? And we're over here fighting over last place. Like, oh, my hood's stronger. My hood kills. My hood kills more. You know what I mean? Like,
We sell them more drugs and
it's just nonsense, bro. Like,
You guys in any crypto?
I should have. I've plenty of times I heard about it, but
what about Bitcoin?
I'll type you guys in.
Yeah, but I was always like a cash person when I had money. I'm like, nah, this is my hustle. I make money off this. I don't want to do that. You know what I mean?
It's as simple as just
Invest in money.
making a text on your phone.
Yeah.
You know, it's like it's very easy. Fucking, I'll show you guys. But yeah, man. You know, like I really like the comment you made. Like doing it the real way, the business
right way, bro.
You know,
Like being a righteous person, bro. Doing the right
Integrity.
things. Doing the right things when no one's looking, bro. You know what I mean? That's a real person to me. You know what I mean? When a person can go to work every day, you know what I mean, and feel that soreness in his body.
It's easy to sell drugs, bro. It's easy to
kill someone, and you're killing someone when you sell drugs. You know what I mean? It's because you're selfish, you're greedy. You know what I mean? When you're in that mindset, you're greedy. You want everything. You know what I mean? That's just not me no more. You know what I mean? I don't want to do that no more, bro. I don't want to be another statistic, bro. You know what I mean? That's just not me, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. That's a good quote I recently heard. Be someone that wants something for people rather than from people.
Yeah.
And that's a good way to build your business.
Yeah, straight up.
Help people. Wow. All right. Is there any more topic that you guys just definitely want to talk about before we jump on the live or something?
Nah, I feel like we had a really good talk right now, bro. We touched a lot of subjects, you know. And if anybody needs prayer, don't be afraid to hit me up. Don't even be afraid to pray. Go pray. You know what I mean?
don't even and like I've had homies hit me up and stuff, but like, bro, our arms are always open,
Jesus
bro.
is real, bro. People know it. You know what I mean? I know people know it. I don't know. I just have a feeling. I'm gonna just have a fire set.
And for like those people that are like scared to be judged by religious people, because don't get confused, bro. There's people in the church, but there's some people that are religious, bro. You know what I mean? To where the point where, oh, you can't come in here. You're a gangbanger. You got tattoos. You know, yada yada yada. That's why a lot of people. That's why a lot of people run away from God, bro, because they feel like they can't be accepted, and that's not the right way, bro. God will accept you, bro. You know what I mean? And you got to be really for Lord, bro. Because if you're really for Lord, you will accept anybody, no matter who they are, bro. No matter what they did, no matter anything, bro. That's God's love is so good, bro. God's love is the best love, bro. To the point where it doesn't see any of that, bro. Just
The best advice I have is just have a personal relationship, bro. You don't need church. You know what I mean? You don't need that, bro. And my understanding, you know what I mean? Like, the way God touched me, bro, is I had a personal connection with God, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, I was just so depressed, and I just prayed, bro. And I just started reading my Bible a little bit, and I just got touched, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, all these misinterpretations of God that people have been talking about was different, bro. Like, it was different, bro. God really touched me, bro. And I just have a different mindset now, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah, man. You know, we're going to need the second interview, the third interview for him. We're going to need you guys to come back soon.
Yep.
Get that
Watch when we do good things for our community, bro. Watch. It's going to happen, bro. Like,
it's gonna start a fire under this city, bro. Like, you see, it's just like with the music, bro. Like, even when we started doing music, bro, there wasn't really nobody doing music, and then you just see these homies doing music, and then these homies doing music, and then these homies. Once we start living for the Lord, bro, there's gonna be homies that be like, wow, I want to be for the Lord too. What can I do to be for the Lord? You know?
And that's kind of what Christian rap did for me, bro.
Yeah,
straight up, you know
bro.
what I mean?
You see somebody
Come
doing.
from the same lifestyle as you,
Yeah.
and look
Can you,
at these
can you
changes
imagine just a community full of just righteousness, bro, and integrity and just doing the right thing, bro? And you know, we could do that, bro. You know, there's nothing is
And it
impossible
just
without
starts with
God,
ourselves,
bro.
you know what I
Straight
mean?
up.
It starts with ourselves, straight up. We gotta change our ways. And I pray every day, like, God just keep this fire lit, you know what I mean? Because I'm the happiest I've ever been, bro. Straight up. My 21 years of life, bro, I was always depressed and just never liked my life, bro. I was always with my head down.
Yeah, without him, we were
good
nothing.
things happen to people, but good things
Yeah.
don't happen to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Without
that was just
him, we
me.
were nothing, bro. And with him, we have everything. You know. Straight up.
Love that.
Oh, yeah, shout out to Street Champs. You already know it's good.
Yeah, you know, straight
Oh, I
up.
can't.
Yeah.
Can't reach you. All right.
Shout out to all the sponsors: Big Bear, Tacos, Navarro. That place is bomb. You know, Greyscale Tattoo Collective. You know, R&B. Shout out to all you. You know, what I mean, you're the ones that are the ones that do all the dirty work behind. You know, shout out Street Champs, but you guys are the ones that are supporting Street Champs. So I want to shout out you for giving us a voice to try to save our community. So I really, really appreciate you guys.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
You guys want to shout out your social medias so they can follow you?
Yes, I recently just changed my Instagram name. It used to be the only Blowcane, the one and only Blowcane, but now I have it under Forever Changed 41. Forever Changed 41. And my TikTok, I just posted that video and it blew up. In my eyes, it blew up. You know what I mean? It's Walk by Faith 41. So.
Hell
And
yeah.
then my Instagram is official Thravi. And then
And just keep connected, like.
yeah, and
you know
then
what I mean?
Facebook, it's my name. So
Do you want them to add you on
no
Facebook?
government name on the interview.
All right. All right, guys. This has been Street Champs. Like, comment, subscribe, follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Patreon, all that shit. All right, guys. Peace.